Yes, my dear friend, welcome back to the channel. Very good afternoon to you, wherever you are. On the continent of Africa, in Europe, in America, in Canada, Australia, or right here in Southeast Asia. Ladies and gentlemen, as usual, it is after 10 p.m. here in Asia. Yes, but we'll have to get back to you with exclusives. Chelsea. Yes. Tomorrow is Conference League. I'll give you a little bit of news on that because every other news will be tomorrow regarding the Conference League. But right now, I'll just give you a gist of what is happening at the training ground, Cobham. But quickly, all of a sudden, Todd Bowley and Egbale fight. Todd Bowley and Egbale's fight has gone silent. No one is talking about Todd Bowley fight with Egbale any longer. No one is talking about shareholders having an issue any longer. All of a sudden, no one cares about Enzo Maresca's treatment of Ben Chilwell and others. Oh yes, all of a sudden, nobody is talking about Ben Chilwell any longer. No one is talking about other players or other fringe players any longer. All of a sudden, Chelsea fans, all of a sudden, Chelsea have 50 players again. It's coming up. Oh yes, coming from one of our own. All of a sudden, they are buying kids again. All of a sudden, nobody's talking about it. No, Chelsea are buying kids. No one is talking about Chelsea buying kids any longer. All of a sudden, no one, is talking about Chelsea buying kids. All of a sudden, Maresca is a championship coach, but he's doing well. Nobody cares again that Enzo Maresca is a championship coach. No one cares any longer that, Chelsea went in for a championship coach. No one cares about that any longer. All of a sudden, everyone seems to forget that Chelsea, as we speak, don't have a shirt sponsor. As we speak, no one has remembered. All of a sudden, we all forgot it. The so-called Chelsea opposition, pundits that are against Chelsea, they all seem to forget that Chelsea do not even have a shirt sponsor. Oh yeah, do you see any sponsor in front of our shirts? No. You see, in this life, you watching me, in this life, get it for me now. Just start winning. It's better. Start winning. Yes. In this life, just start winning. On that note, ladies and gentlemen, let's get started. Chelsea Academy defender George Achampong was spotted today at training at Cobham. I spoke about him earlier on, about his contract issues. But as we speak, George Achampong was spotted at the training ground, training with the first team ahead of the Conference League. Dear friend, a sign that his exile from competitive action could be over. Great news. It is what we've been expecting. Yeah, that is a young man you can see right there on your screen. George Achampong, I spoke about him today. He's been spotted at training at Cobham. As expected, means that he is in the squad in line for football, Conference League football tomorrow. Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, that is what we were all expecting. But you see, Chelsea casually rocking the season. With no shirt sponsor, and the media, the British media, and all the hula baloo around it, aren't bringing out their usual articles with tons of agenda for fans to feast on any longer. Winning, and I'm repeating it again, winning stops nonsense. Forgive me my word. Forgive me for the choice of my word, but it is what it is. Winning stops what? Nonsense. And that is what we are seeing right now. No one seems to care. But I want to bring to your notice why. Why did Chelsea struggle to get share of front sponsor throughout this season so far? There are things that play into getting sponsorship deals. A club like Chelsea, we never got short of sponsorship deals over the years. Oh yeah, I still have my shirt that I bought in 2012, Samsung, and it's still there solid. Season after season, we had companies sponsoring our shirts, and it benefits the club. It's part of the money that comes into the club's account that helps to sustain or manage the club effectively to avoid issues like, PSR rules. You can imagine a front shirt sponsor is paying Chelsea 60 million, 70 million pounds, 100 million pounds. Oh yes. I think Real Madrid, or either Real Madrid or Barcelona, they are the highest paid shirt, front of shirt sponsor deal. Likewise, Nike and Adidas, when they want to negotiate with football clubs, Barcelona and Real Madrid, they are always the highest. They get higher deal from Nike than Premier League clubs. Why? There is a reason. Brand matters a lot. And you can never see Real Madrid playing in, how do you call it? Not Champions League. Europa League. You will never see Real Madrid playing in a Europa League. No. You will never. But you see, if you want to analyze that carefully, dear friends, I argue this with someone. The truth of the matter is that in Spain, if you take out Real Madrid, you take out Barcelona, you take Atletico Madrid, the other clubs, they find it difficult. It's hard for any club to compete for the title. Take away Barcelona, take away Real Madrid. Who else? The league doesn't seem to be much competitive in Spain as in UK. In UK, it's easy for Manchester United not to qualify for Champions League. The top four is not easy to be there. It's not easy to qualify year in, year out. It's not easy. But in other countries, it's very easy. You can tell that season in, season out, PS will be in Champions League. You can tell season in, season out, Barcelona, Real Madrid, they will surely be in Champions League. But in the UK, in only recent times, under Pep Guardiola, that Manchester City seems to be there every season. So these things are, goes into sponsorship deals. Right now as we speak, I believe that even as the season goes to a round of the season, next season, Chelsea are going to get the best in the Premier League. But the reality of the matter is that no one seems to remember that Chelsea is without sponsorship deal or front of shirt sponsor this season. Ladies and gentlemen, it is very interesting to note full trading numbers for hand-in-hand. Full trading numbers, yes. Chelsea players that were at training, that were spotted at the training ground yesterday and today, earlier today, preparing towards the Conference League tomorrow against hand-in-hand. Yes, hand-in-hand. These are clubs that some of us, we don't even know where they come from. Hand-in-hand. Dear friend, Tosin Adebayo, Disasi, Badeshile, Viega, Sturge. Sturge is an academy player. Achampo, yes, Achampo is in the squad. preparing for the game tomorrow. Kasada, KDH, yes, you know KDH, Kenyan Dewsbury Hall. Chukwemeka, there, also from Academy. Rak Sechi, Academy player. Christopher Nkuku, Jadon Sancho, Makailo Moidrid, George, Gwe, and Mweka. Very light squad. These are the squad. This is the players to expect tomorrow playing against Hendenham. As you can see, most of the players, in exception of who? Badashile, the rest that played against Leicester are not in this squad. So this is a squad to face Hendenham tomorrow. They are training. They will be spotted in the picture as you can see on your screen. Dear friend, I will not take much time, but that is your squad for tomorrow. Yeah, I will not take much time. I want to talk about one player, then I'll go to Manchester City. Then we run up. The biggest compliment I would like to give to a young player, Andrey Santos, Chelsea player playing for the French team. What's the name? My goodness. Strasbourg. Yes, Strasbourg. Our sister club. The biggest compliment I'll give to Andrey Santos with Strasbourg this afternoon. Yes. You see, if you watch Strasbourg play in France, clearly you could see in that midfield, there is someone that is doing all the jobs. Strasbourg this season, we know their performances, and there is a machine. There is a tough machine working in that midfield role. And when I said the young man play carefully, the biggest compliment I can give to that machine, Andrey Santos, is that between him and Moise Caicedo, I have no idea who is a better ball winner. The guy is very quick, very fast, very strong, has the accurate in passes. He is everything you can think of that can partner Moise Caicedo in our midfield end. That our DN will be still. Dear friend, Andrey Santos next season to Chelsea will be a cook. Wait for him. Andrey Santos, if you have not been following the French League One, start following because we have our squad. We have big time players there. It's the biggest compliment I can give to him. Dear friend, oh yes. Now quickly, I will not take much of your time. Simon Jordan speaking about Chelsea. Before I go to Pep Guardiola and Manchester City. Simon Jordan speaking about Chelsea said something which attracted my mind. It is something which most of us will be talking about for some time now. He says, I think the top four is established. I've got a feeling it will be Arsenal and Man City fighting for third and fourth position. And Chelsea and Liverpool fighting for the league title. They are beginning to take their own, Listen, I said it before. He said he's beginning to think that he has a feeling it will be Arsenal and Man City that are going to be fighting for third and fourth position. Chelsea and Liverpool, the title. So, listen, and I repeat, I'm repeating it again here. I am seeing my club. In the next 10 games, if you can go in round of 10, the title is up for grab. He said, I think Chelsea are becoming a significant side. You see, going to Leicester to win the game alone, I don't know, it's more like a setup for most of these pundits. We set them up to begin to take their words back, to solve their words back. That is what is happening. Quickly, it is late afternoon. I don't want to go far. Let me just go to Pep Guardiola, and I'm here to give you shout out, so don't go anywhere. Yes, your shout outs are equally here. I'm here to give you shout out as well. Pep Guardiola. What is happening to Pep Guardiola, dear friends? You see, watch your screen carefully. Watch your screen carefully. When I see this picture, on your screen, it saddened me. But I want to remind you something. You see, Pep Guardiola there, he has never experienced what he's experiencing now before. Why he would have experienced this was Bayern Munich, and he ran. He ran away from Bayern because he was not ready to go through what he's going through right now. Pep is not a coach that can manage a team that is not players like, he's not. He's not. He wants players that he can win with. So like we hear stories of Jose Mourinho says, Jose is interested in Everton. Jose is interested in Newcastle. Yes, Jose can win leagues with such squad or such a team, but Pep cannot. Pep Guardiola cannot. Oh yes. When Jose won the Champions League with FC Porto, no one expected it. When Jose was contracted to Chelsea, Chelsea was not a Champions League team. When Jose left Chelsea to Inter Milan then they had a good side, but the squad wasn't ready for Champions League football. Yet he won the Champions League with Inter Milan. Even at the time that they had no striker, all their strikers were injured. The only striker left was Balotelli. He won Balotelli, begging him, please don't take the second yellow card. Please. Yet Balotelli went and took the yellow card. No striker. Yet Jose Mourinho went through what Pep Guardiola is going through right now many times. This, as you can see, Pep Guardiola's head on your screen. That is his head. Jose went through this many times. Klopp ran out of energy at Liverpool. He ran out of energy at Liverpool. From his own words, I'm out of energy. You see, but it's Pep 10. We should wear sackcloth and cry for him? No way. No way. I will not wear any sackcloth and cry for Pep. Ten Hag, Ten Hag, who just left Manchester United, didn't even get mental health issue. Ten Hag, with all the pressure, he did not get mental health issues. So why Pep Guardiola, with all the scratch and with your own nails, your head, your face, Pep? Why? Quickly, some shout outs. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm also running out of energy. I'm also running out of energy. Odnayo Oyo says, Mr. Salom, point of correction on what you read out about Osimhen. He only played 10 games and not 18 games. Please check the facts well. But I understand you perfectly. My dear friend, I hope you added the Champions League to it. And the home games. Anyway, big shout out to you, Odnayo. Yeah. Good day, Mr. Salom. I appreciate you for this good job. Well, thank God you stated that Jackson is not good using head to score goals or do other things. This is why I will forever respect Osimhen when it comes to that. Well, let Jackson keep pace and get better at the end of it all. You see, my dear friend Odnayo, this is why I also like you. You always talk the reality, the fact on the ground. And I appreciate so much. You are a very good analyst yourself. And I like to work with people like you. Big shout out to you, Odnayo from Nigeria. Yes, I really, really appreciate everything you put up here. All right? Okay. The next one, Mr. Salom. Yes, we need him. Remember, some years back we have Torres and Drogba, which is very fine for us. Rush from South Sudan. Rush from South Sudan, big shout out. It's been a long time. Where have you been? You know, you used to criticize me a lot before. Where have you been? You think I don't miss you? I like your criticism. Keep coming on, okay? All right, big shout out to you, Rush from South Sudan. It's been a while. It's been a very long time. Long time. All right? Let me see if I can get some other few old ones. Yes. Let me see. Oh, I still left out this. I didn't talk about this. My goodness. All right, another time. My time is up. Okay, this one says, coming from Kole Wisdom, say, Mr. Selon, yes, we need him. There is a saying in Akan language, the language in Ghana, right? Too much meat doesn't spoil the soup. I agree with you. Too much meat doesn't spoil the soup. So which one? You guys are saying, yes, we like him. Is it Gyökeres or Victor Osimhen? Which of these two are you saying we want, what we need in addition to Nicolas Jackson? Big shout out to you, Kole Wisdom in GH Ghana. Odunayo, my good friend again, he said, good name, Mr. Salom. I hope you are doing well. I remain Odunayo Oyo from Lagos, Nigeria. Truth be told, Chelsea seriously need Victor Gyökeres. Okay. Your message is just a full page or 3 pages even. So let me leave it there. Big shout out to you again, my good friend Odunayo Oyo from Nigeria. All right. The next one says, yes, Chelsea need another striker. Jackson is not up to level of Chelsea. Need from what? Nigeria, but stays in Cairo. Okay. Need, you still think that Jackson is not Chelsea level, right? No problem. It's your opinion and it's like gnosis. Dear friend, yes, big shout out to you. Nee from Nigeria, but lives in Cairo, Egypt. The next one says, Mr. Salah, my name is Benga Psalmist. We need him, sir. I mean Victor Gyökeres. So almost all of you are opting for Victor Gyökeres. All right. Big shout out to you, Benga Psalmist. Yeah, Benga Psalmist from you not state where you're by. I believe you are in Nigeria. Big shout out to you out there. This one says, I don't like it when you praise Poch because of winning last 5 games. A coach who can't keep players fit, but it is your own perspective. I'm Haron Stanley from Kenya. Yes, it's my perspective. You might not like it, and I'm glad you admit that it is my perspective. You can also bring out your own perspective as you have done. I appreciate your comment. Keep it coming, my brother from Kenya, Stanley, Haron Stanley from Kenya. I really appreciate. Big shout out to you out there. Dear friends, well, enough for now. Keep your messages coming in. I'll see you guys all in the next one when you see me. Remember, tomorrow, Chelsea against Hennehem. Yes, I'll bring you one special one. By the time you are up from bed, then later in the afternoon, I'll bring my preview. I'll see you guys when you see me, dear friends. Shalom and peace.